can turn around.
Okay. Ready when you are. All right. So how many of you feel good about yourselves when you win? Whether it's in a game or a sport of any sort, can we all agree that we feel better about ourselves when we actually win something? Right? Good deal. Okay. So today we're going to talk about the benefits of youth sports. We're going to talk about the physical benefit, the social benefit, as well as the behavioral benefit. This is Bailey Buckles. This is my 8-year-old daughter. She is involved in softball, as well as horseback riding lessons and basketball. She is very active, which is very important to her. She likes being busy and she likes playing these sports. It's important also to her father and I because they teach her stuff that we can't teach her at home. They teach her accountability, they teach her structure, discipline on a different level, as well as teamwork. Organized sports help children in many aspects of life. Like I mentioned, we're going to hit on those points, being the physical side, the social side, as well as the behavioral side. So the physical benefits, physical activity boosts brain activity. It's a proven fact that when you are active, your brain processes at a higher rate. The Physical Activity Guidelines for Americans, 2nd edition, recommend that children and adolescents ages 6 to 17 years old do 60 minutes or more of moderate to vigorous physical activity. This is pulled straight from the CDC. They recommend that you hit on aerobic, muscle strengthening exercises, as well as bone strengthening exercises. Children and youth today can get this activity at their practices and their games. Their aerobic exercise, of course, can come in by conditioning, running at practice, and everything like that. Muscle strengthening can be done at weightlifting, whether it's done at school, whether it's done through their coach, body weight exercises, as well as bone strengthening. We never think of bone strengthening exercises, we kind of tie muscle and bone together, but bone strengthening exercises such as lunging and skipping and hopping. Okay. Active kids do better in life. It's shown that youth between the ages of 5 and 12 who sample a variety of sports and activities acquire the tools needed to successfully participate in multiple activities throughout life. Basically, when you witness your parents being active, you are more likely as a kid to be active as well. And just what it says, active kids do better in life. Their brain is processing at a higher rate. Social and behavioral benefits. So some social and behavioral benefits kind of tie together. They both complement each other. Social interaction between your coach as well as your teammates. Learning teamwork. When you are actually playing in a game, you have to know where your teammates are and everything. It teaches you self-esteem and self-respect, and this is definitely needed in today's youth. Sportsmanship and controlling the emotions that we occur when we make a bad play or we do end up losing that game. It teaches us how to play by the rules. Not one sport out there that I know of doesn't have a set of standards or a set of rules that you have to play by, as well as it's a stress relief. We often think of stress as relation to adults, but not only do adults need that stress relief, youth needs that stress relief too. When they get to go home and go to a practice or go to a game, they can relieve themselves from what happened at school that day or what they may be facing at home. And our third point, behavioral. Social and behavioral do complement each other a lot, but according to the Kids Play USA Foundation, nearly 775,000 kids today are involved in games. These organized sports that the kids are in help our youth stay out of games. Between 3 and 6 p.m. are the peak hours of violent crime, whether that crime is in relation to the student or in relation to the kid or the kid being the victim of the crime. Those are the times that are normally spent when our youth should be at a practice or could be at a practice. Teens are left unsupervised 3 or more days per week are twice as likely to hang out with gang members. And then lastly, high crime rate areas have lower rates of physical activity. So the more organized sports that we can put into those communities, the lower those crime rates are going to be. So in conclusion, we talked about physical benefits, social benefits, and behavioral benefits of organized sports. We stated that organized sports do help our youth in many aspects of life. And as I grow older, I do understand the importance of investing in our youth. You guys are our future. You guys are what are going to take care of us one day. So we want to make sure that you are well balanced and well rounded. And that is it. Thank you. Thank you guys.
All right, we doing